So I figure if people in the chat like don't respect what you were saying yesterday and what I've asked, well, I could swipe it over to the analytics because that'll clear out the chat for me. They could still talk back and forth, but I'll just have the analytic overlay. So.
Yeah, I'd be curious. I didn't get.
I'm not curious. So.
I only had one today.
Yeah.
It lasted the whole fucking winter. Should I take a laser pointer just to wheel you out of the fucking woods?
I mean, it doesn't hurt to have it in your pocket. Thanks, Janine. Hey, Samantha. All right, we need to get out of here because I don't have any service. Hey, Philip. Morning, Robin. What?
Talking to Barrett.
All right.
Every other time he's in full gear. Or
Thank you, Heather. Come on, let's go. Torture. Hey, Jackie, thank you. Hey, Barbara. Oh, probably because it's brand new. I just saw it, so I just picked that one. Hang on, I'll switch it. Let's see. Oops. Hang on. Barbara, thank you. Edit. Yeah, I don't know what it is. If it's new, they're like, it's kind of screwed up for some people. You know what? I see chocolate. There's an octopus. Damn it. I just want to see if we'll get the octopus. Can you guys see the octopus? There. They actually work. I wasn't on yesterday, so.
You guys should try to behave.
There it is. Oh, Chris, will you look at me? I just put an octopus on Chris's head. That's nice. Cool. Thank you.
Nothing better than an octopus on my head.
It's gonna be like, don't say it. Denise, thank you.
You knew where I was going with
yes.
that. Come on, Mark.
Hey, Deborah.
The driveway's frozen. You just want to stay in the driveway?
Yeah, we can too.
Oh, Jesus.
I was gonna say there's ice.
Well, there's ice, but.
Hey, Shelby.
Tanker, put him in his place.
He's like,
put up with his bullshit. That's it.
Morning, Shelby. Chickens didn't want to come out today.
Like this, I thought winter was over.
Also, guys, so there's a squirrel stealing my eggs. Hey, Maggie. Hey, Ashley Joe. Motherfucker. And like, so the past week or so, all of a sudden, I noticed I was not getting a whole lot of eggs. Like one day I only got 2. Day before yesterday I only got 1. I was like, that's not right. Well, the snow wasn't gonna start till 6 a.m. So it just started snowing.
Come on.
You don't get 8 inches of snow in 5 minutes. It takes a while.
You get 8 inches in 5 minutes, and you know what?
I got like 1 egg, and I was like, no. Everybody's eating fine. I've seen multiple girls in the nesting boxes. So I think something's stealing eggs. So I put a camera in there and taking my eggs. And like I was fine because he was taking sunflowers from the chicken feed, which I don't care. You could take sunflower seeds, but you're not taking my fucking eggs. I didn't even know they did that. Little fuckers will roll eggs right out of the nest. So So I put the camera back in there today just to confirm, because the footage I got yesterday, he came in, but I never actually saw him like roll an egg out. Thanks, Lynn. So, box, and if he roll eggs out, I'm gonna be sniping outside the coop with a little 2-2 action, because sorry, you're not taking my fucking eggs. I've been getting 6 to 7 eggs a day, and the one day I only got 2 eggs, another day I only got 1 egg. So that motherfucker is taking 4 to 6 eggs a day. Trying to visualize bad squirrel. But I figure, because like, you know, I don't like to waste anything. What I do is if I have to snipe it, I'll just feed it back to the chickens. So that's my plan. And then maybe the chickens will learn to be like, ooh, that's food, and just keep them out of their coop to begin with. Yes. Well, those little, I guess it is more likely that those little red squirrels, for them to eat eggs versus the gray squirrels.
I have not seen a gray squirrel.
If I trap him, he's just gonna come back. There's no point of just trapping it. It's just gonna come back.
Once you trap me, take him to Fort Kent.
Yeah. But also, I'd have to buy a trap. Hey, Grace.
Nothing but trouble, Barrett.
Hey, JC. Morning, Willow.
There. Come on.
Oh, that's cool. Jesus Christ. Hey, Gail.
Which I love snow. I almost hope it doesn't. Come on, Bar. Come on.
Thank you, Ashley. Yeah, that's the thought, Mary. Like, you have to take them really far away. So, I mean, there's nothing wrong with feeding it back to the chickens. Barbara, thank you. And plus, if they get the thought of, ooh, I just ate the squirrel, if another squirrel comes in their coop, they'll just take care of that. Where's Bear?
I'll turn the fucking woods.
Bear, come on! Here he is. Is it leash time? Jesus. He's like, I do what I want. If it's squirrels, we were told to take them at least 5 miles. That's what I'm saying. So now I've got to think about squirrels too. Yeah, at least they're not like, they're not lethal, and it's not like they're gonna unalive my chickens, but they can't have them stealing my eggs. So yeah, so there's something to think about, Ashley. And I had to search it because before I put the camera out there, I was like, what is taking my eggs? And I was like, is it a rat? Is it the mice? Nope, it's a squirrel. Hey, Bob. And like I said, it's the red squirrels, not the gray squirrels.
Has that house always been there straight ahead? There's a little clearing right above the treetop.
Yeah, it's always been there.
For some reason, I don't remember seeing it.
Sometimes it's hard to see that far off. Red squirrels are a nuisance. Yeah, you're not kidding. I saw one rip the throat out of a vole, so I didn't know they did that. Apparently they're little fucking psychopaths. Like, honestly, I was on the toilet, and there's a window right next to it, I was just like looking out the window, like doing my business. And I saw a little vole sitting there like chewing on some grain. I was like, hi, neighbor. And then all of a sudden a red squirrel just ran up, attacked it, ripped its throat out. And I was like, oh my God.
We're like this far away and I could smell it.
Tanker, you got the stress poopies.
Holy fuck, that stink.
Yeah. Well, they have like skinnier tails, Mary Lou. Like almost, yeah, it looks like somebody trimmed their tail fur. Yeah, like a brownish red skinny tail.
Like
Unquenchable thirst for blood. Burr, stop.
They look like
I think you need to grab his
a bigger
leash
version
now.
of a chipmunk.
Yeah.
Let's go, Burr. As soon as he comes out, I'll grab him.
Yeah.
Come on.
Thank you, Amy Jo. You're not kidding, Brenda.
Come here.
Yeah, I know a squirrel
Hey.
probably has babies to take care of, but they're not taking all my fucking eggs. That's not why.
They take care of them a different way.
That's not why I got chickens, so I could feed the squirrels.
Grab my.
Samantha, thank you. Just step on his
Trying
thing.
to.
Oh, you lost it, Burr. You lost privileges. Parole revoked. All right, come on, Tanker.
What happens when you don't listen?
Autumn's good.
Yep. See what happens.
The potato walk of shame. Until next winter. Hey, Liz. Barbara, thank you. The first year I was here, I still had snow until June, so this is not unusual. Jesus fucking Christ, Pam.
What's that? I'm afraid you won't ask.
Like, is Tank looking for buoy? Like, it's like people, they'll be on every fucking live and listen to what you and I say, and it goes in one ear and out the other. Or they think, oh, I've been here for a while. That doesn't apply to me. That's my thing. The number of people that are like, oh yeah, but I could say something. No, actually, not you either. You're not fucking special.
All right.
Whoop, found some eggs. Yeah. No, but you also already fucking knew, Pam. You already knew. You were in the other lives. You already fucking knew. So, just because you just joined now, you still fucking knew. I just muted her.
Not to mention, I've asked how many times now?
Yeah. I also asked, you asked, yeah.
Just let's enjoy the walk. We discussed that. People just love drama.
I don't really have any plans today. Let me think. The baby chicks, they're thriving.
Thriving's an understatement. They're like little teeny Energizer bunnies.
Not only that, but like every time Tank and Barrett go up to the glass, they run up on them with like their wings out, being like, "You want to fucking go, bro?"
It is funny.
Thanks, Anna. Thanks, June.
Yeah, we'll kick your ass.
Yeah. I swear. Like every time, like Barrett will be barking at them, and they're like, "Yeah, let's fucking go. I'll take you with one wing behind my fucking back, man." Oh, that's cool, NM. They don't stay cute for long. I don't know. Like, well, I guess it depends on the breed. Mine are pretty friendly and docile. Well, Ashley, Might need a chick emote with a shiv. I think that's a great idea, Samantha.
shiv.
Yeah, put that in the Discord so I remember. It'll give me something to do today. Scrappy house chickens.
Yeah, it is funny. Like, they definitely will stand up to the boy.
Yeah, they have no problems. Like,
I don't think Tank would hurt them.
no,
Barrett would.
Barrett would have them in pieces. I know it.
Tank could just sniff them to death.
All right, I'll change the gift bowl again. There's new ones. Aw, thank you. There's new ones, but you know how it is. They like, anytime there's a new emote, like not everybody can see it. Lame.
Nope. You lost your privilege. You're not throwing up that.
People who can't take no for an answer keeps canceling out me trying to change it. Let's just do let's do the balloons. We'll just do the balloons. Motherfucker, stop.
When did you say retrograde end?
The 6th.
So Sunday. Good.
There, okay, it did. Baby nuggets are good. Although, so like I'm down to 1. Thank you, Patricia. I'm down to 1. Thanks, Liz. Egg in the incubator. I don't even know if that one's gonna hatch. Barb, thank you. Thanks, Lynn. Thank you, Lynn. Yeah, I like 2 of them. They're no good. It looks like they developed a little bit and then just stopped. And I think it's because the air cell is detached from the membrane because it's literally just kind of like free floating in there. So that's not good. Lynn, thank you. Halfway to our goal. So there's one. I don't know if it's going anywhere. We'll see. Today it's the cursed batch. Yeah, I'm gonna blame shipping. Also bad juju. A little bit of both. Retrograde. You know what? 3 strikes. I'd be surprised if the one hatches. I don't know if it's going to. So I don't know. Jesus. I guess now Tanker can jump on his ice. Anna, thank you. Carolyn, thanks. Well, except for Burr. Burr's will. I think here's some ice. Is this ice right here? It is. That was a good one. Go, Tank, Tank. Go, Tank, Tank. Go, Tank, Tank. Don't let Barrett ruin it for him. Here's some more. Show him that little. Okay, that's my arm. Go, Tank. He jumps right down like, ooh, Tanker. Get Tank. Get Tank. Get it, Tank. Oh, God. That just hurts my teeth watching him do that. Yeah, Tank.
You don't know how to play either, Barrett.
He's like, I've got to ruin this moment. Get Tank. Get Tank. No. Right here. Get it. Not me. Good Tank. You are torture, Barrett. Thank you, Lori. Fun police on duty. Bird's like, yeah, I can't have any happiness around here. Yeah. Thanks, Miss Mary. Heard that little toot. Bird. Thanks, Miss Mary. Oh, I'm sorry I didn't see you guys. You hit the goal. Thank you. Will the sun come out today? I have no idea.
Probably not.
It's supposed to like snow on and off all day, I think. Right? Yeah.
More so this afternoon. So.
Yeah. It started a little bit at 6 a.m. and then it stopped for a bit. And it's pretty overcast. That's okay. That's okay.
Get our chores done and we can chill out and watch movies.
Yeah. There's a kneading kitten. I bet no one could see it. God damn it. There's a kitten making biscuits. Can you guys see it? Kitten making biscuits? Probably not. Guessing it came out today. It's fucking bullshit. Ice, yeah, so Shelby can't. Yeah. Fucking bullshit. A bacon kitten. The yacht? No, I haven't seen the yacht. Must be Canadian or we're not worthy. Yeah, the only time my phone does try to skip over to like Canada is when I'm on the drive to Madawaska. Thank you. Actually, hey, Chris, look at me. Oh, it's making biscuits on Chris's head. Oh, biscuits. Yay. Thanks, Deborah. Thanks, Grace. Thank you, Liz.
It's fun driving. Well, when it's frozen.
Jesus, wow, okay.
Driving down this with the scoot van when it's soft. I get stuck in these little ruts. It's like
you can't get out. It's almost like the skis.
Well, that or like, you know how when you that carnival ride when you're in the car that's on tracks.
Oh,
yeah. You think you're turning it, but it's kind of.
You're not.
I can go up the whole.
Barbara, thank you.
I can go up the whole driveway, not even touch the steering wheel.
Mars made biscuits last night for the first time. Oh, that's good, Maggie. Stephanie, thank you.
A lot of trees. Chip and shred come warm weather too.
Look at me, Barbara. Thank you. It's got little birds floating around your head. Sunmay, thank you. Yeah, I remember. So Six Flags Over Georgia, they had that little ride where you drive the like old timey cars. And as a kid, I fucking loved it because it was the one ride that my mom couldn't like tell me I couldn't do something, you know, because like every time we did something where it was like paddle boats or, you know, it was interactive, like the people on the ride could help move the ride along. My mom would always tell me like, no, Kayla, stop. That's the one. I'm like, I'm driving, bitch. So I would get a car by myself. Come on.
You lost your privileges.
They won't let you see it either, Miss Mary? That sucks. Sunmay, thank you.
This will be here till June.
Yeah.
It doesn't get much sun.
Joni, thank you. Judy, Sunmay, thank you. Ooh, leg day got me yesterday. It's Tanker. Miss Mary, thank you. Well, I know TikTok's supposed to have like a buyer by the 5th in a few days. Otherwise it's going to shut down again. I don't know. I haven't been keeping up with it, so. Amazon buying it? I can't imagine. I feel like everyone is saying someone else is supposed to buy it. It all just sounds like hearsay to me. Amazon actually put up a bid though.
I saw that too. I mean, well, not Amazon, Bezos, whatever the hell his name is that owns it.
Yeah, I don't care.
It's like they're all trying to compete with each other now.
Yeah. I think the only person that would be good to buy it would be Musk, honestly. And do what he did with Twitter and like take off all the fucking censors. Like, because quite honestly, you can't do shit on here if you don't adhere to a certain agenda. You can't say fucking anything. Or at least people like me. Like the other day I saw a guy driving his plow truck and he had dual camera on so you could see the front and you could see him driving. They had no problems with him doing that. But if I'm just, you can't even see me driving, if I'm on a moving vehicle whatsoever, I get shut down and kicked out. I get a 3 or 7 day ban. So I feel like the only reason Amazon would be interested in buying it is because they've been pushing the TikTok shop so fucking hard.
Want to flip it over and be all Amazon related stuff.
Yeah.
Which wouldn't be bad as long as.
But I don't want to see the QVC shit.
Well, none of that. But I'm saying if they let two things. One, stop censoring the shit out of it, and if they're gonna help creators.
Yeah.
The creators don't want to do anything on here because.
Right. Yeah, some people smoke on here, some can't. Some people drink on live, others can't.
My last account got taken because
I know. Yeah. So I don't know if Amazon would be good for it either, because then I feel like it would be nothing but a shopping app. Part of me was hopeful when I saw Musk sold X to his other AI company. And I was like, ooh, does that mean you're going to buy TikTok? I'd leave for sure if it's all shopping. Yeah. Well, no matter what happens, guys, YouTube. The only reason why I switched back to TikTok is because over half of the people weren't moving from TikTok to YouTube. Like, we have 183 people in here. On YouTube, we only had 60 to 80. So I kind of switched back here just temporarily until we figure out what's going on the 5th. So exactly, Becky. Well, I mean, that's the only option, Mary Lou. I can't go live on other platforms because of our business, except for YouTube. So, and I get that people say, I'm not moving platforms because I'm old. I feel like that's such a bullshit excuse. That's just saying, I'm too lazy to try something new. I'm too lazy to figure something out. And this is my personal experience with it. My mom refused to learn how to use the computer in our house, and she would only play solitaire. And when my dad had his heart attack and his 2 strokes, he was the only one with the passwords to the bank accounts and to pay all the bills. I drove from fucking Iowa to Alabama to help my mom figure out the passwords, get the bills paid. And she fucking screamed in my face, throwing a big fucking tantrum, being like, I fucking hate this fucking bullshit. I don't like this computer shit. Blah, 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 blah. You know what? You need to figure it out. You need to learn how to do it, because the world is progressing. If you don't go with it, you get left behind. I had to get up and walk away and be like, Mom, then figure out for your own fucking self. I drove 13 hours to help you not get screamed at. I can't go on Instagram either because it's owned by Facebook. They don't allow the two-way stuff. Yeah, and it progresses at a much faster pace now. So, I'm not trying to be a bitch, but it does piss me off when people are like, I don't feel like figuring out a new app. And, all right, well, don't bitch when you can't access creators that you like anymore. Because I got messages when I went to YouTube. I'm not going to YouTube, come back to TikTok, blah, blah, blah. I got dozens of messages in my fucking DMs on TikTok being like, come back to TikTok, come back to TikTok. Like, okay. It's funny that I'm hearing that from someone who won't subscribe, doesn't like, share, or gift, but you want me to come back here to entertain you. That's funny.
Well, that's where I think there's a huge disconnect.
Yeah.
Is we don't do this. Our primary reason for doing this, well, you especially, is because it was generating revenue for you as your income.
Yeah.
We're not here.
And at least on YouTube, you don't have to do anything.
Yeah.
Just you watching it helps me generate income. And then so the people who are like, I'm not going to YouTube, you know what? Well, fuck you too.
Yeah, because then they stay on TikTok and don't even support you. So it's like,
Yeah.
It's a double fuck you.
Yeah. Thank you, Nana. I don't know. Lemonade kind of reminds me of Pinterest.
Yeah, that platform's horrible.
It's also still owned by TikTok, so I'm still gonna get fucked there.
Oh yeah, you can't do shit there.
And I guess I should be careful because I'm kind of raw this week. And that's why I asked not to ask about certain things. Because I'm the type of person, when I'm going through shit, I like to be alone. I like to do my own thing. I like to be left alone. I like to be quiet and just kind of breathe. But when I am around people, when I am socializing, the filter, which was cheesecloth to begin with, is now fucking gone.
Well, the crazy thing is, though, too, we could explain, which we shouldn't even have to. We could explain why we choose.
Yeah, we have
a said platform
many times.
Yeah, I said we could say it a million times, but then the people that'll question it, even though they heard it, don't listen and don't give a fuck about anything other than what's easier for them.
Yes.
So that said, there's really no loss if they don't follow us.
Yeah.
I mean, as crude as that sounds.
Thank you, Deborah. Thanks, Miss Mary. The thing is, what gets me, they figured out TikTok. They had no problems figuring that one out. Patricia, thank you. It's really no different. You just click around on shit. You figure it out. Like in the 80s, I was born in 83. We were like the only house in our neighborhood that had a computer because my dad's really big into computers. So at 3, I was figuring out, and this was DOS, you know, C:// Sesame Street to turn on my Sesame Street game. I had this Grover game that I like to play. I was 3 years old. And you know what? I figured it out because I wanted to play my fucking Grover game. I had this moon thing that I really like to play. I figured it out. There's also a chess game on there. Not that I knew how to play chess at 3. I just liked watching the chess pieces move around on the board. So I'd C. And trust me, it probably took me 10 minutes to type in that. C:// refine the / chess.
What I don't get though,
Yeah.
is they said they want to.
Yeah, Deborah.
They said they want to watch us and follow us.
Yeah.
It'd be a whole other story if we were asking them to go to some platform that was costing them
Get
money.
on the dark web, you know.
or getting them potentially put them in a bad position or trouble. But it's something that literally costs nothing. It's just something different. So you don't like to change.
Yeah.
And if you're that set against change or you're that lazy, it's like, well, then once again,
Can't help you.
can't help it.
Space Invaders team here. Hey, Paige. Yeah, I remember, like, because we lived in Birmingham and we left Birmingham when I was 4. And so I was under 4 figuring out how to, like, get to the games. And you had to, like, plug the game cartridge into the back of the computer. You guys remember that? So, and then, so I also spent, like, 10 minutes figuring out what direction the game cartridge would go in. He's like, my parents didn't help me. They're like, figure it out. Okay. Probably took me 3 hours to get on the game. Thank you, Nana. That's awesome, Deborah. I was a little slow. I was trying though. There's also a race car game.
Well, I know a little.
Thank you, Maria.
Same topic, a different thing. Like when I'm at these shows and I explain to people, okay, here's my card, go to our e-store. Oh, I don't do the internet stuff.
Yeah.
I'm like, well, then you could live in your little shelter under a rock.
They're gonna have a hard time because it's not going backwards.
Yeah. Or then when they call me, say, hey, can I get this from you? I'm like, go to my store. I don't do that. Well, then I can't help you.
Playing Oregon Trail back in the day. Oh, that shit slaps.
Slaps.
June, thank you. Biscuits. Chris. Oh, never mind.
Everybody still hunkered in?
Yeah, they don't want to come out when it's snowing. They're like, this is bullshit. We're spring. Don't let the squirrels take your eggs. Fight. It's always dysentery. Not the dysentery. Cholera. Yeah. Oh, actually, Chris knows somebody like that, Barb. I know someone with a flip phone who refuses to learn. Yeah, one of the people Chris does business with, he has a flip phone. He's like, I'm not doing that phone shit.
Well,
it's like,
this is a younger person, younger than me.
Yeah.
He does it because he doesn't want to be involved with. He's anti-social more than we are.
I get that, but he's like, I'm trying to stay off the radar. You have a phone, you have utilities, you are on the radar. You also own a business in Maine. You are on the radar. Although, that makes no fucking sense.
I will say, more than half of the people I've encountered up here are probably 15, 20 years behind the time.
Yeah. But you guys get what I'm saying when they're like, yeah, I don't want the government to track me. You own a business. You pay taxes. Trust me, they fucking know who you are. And there's a chip in the phone. Exactly. There's still a chip. There's still this still has a SIM card. Yeah, so. All right. We figured we try to take the boys on double walkies every day just to keep them active.
Need to go.
All right, you nice and tired now? Come on. Come on, little scrump. My scrump. My lovely burpee scrumps. I'm going to stay up here and have some coffee.
You mind grabbing me the snack goes in there?
You want apples?
Yeah, it's already cut.
Oh, okay.
It's not for watching. I gotta see the burger real quick.
I'll put it out here. Ugh. This might be the last snow. I don't know. Yeah, I think there was I don't know if it was a TV show or a documentary or something, but somebody's like, this is how you stay off the radar with the government. The lengths that you would have to go through to not get picked up to stay like incognito is ridiculous. I mean, you would make your life so difficult to try to do that. Because like they even took into account like, hey, you can't go anywhere that has cameras and stuff. You got, because they have facial recognition, all this crap. Real quick, be right back. And that's the other thing. This guy that Chris does business with, so he owns a business. He's got security on his business because like he sells like very high ticketed items like machines, like tractors and snow blowers and side-by-sides and stuff. So yeah, he's got security. He's got he's had to fill out 4473s. If you know, you know. Yeah, like, dude, you're not You're not hiding from anyone. You refusing to upgrade your flip phone. I don't care if you have a flip phone or not. But like just the reasoning behind it of I don't want the government to know where I'm at. You know, you have a SIM card. They can triangulate using the towers. If they wanted to know, they would know. Something tells me they don't give a shit about you. Unless you're doing something you're not supposed to. But that always got me. Like, the government still knows. Yes, says the accountant. Shelby's like, boy, do they know. Just like, so I was hoping when I can use Google Earth to pinpoint something on my property, they can find you. Exactly. I used it to like find old maps of my property. But I was hoping Autumn, I had to fill up my portion of her FAFSA. And I guess I reversed 2 numbers. Instead of putting one number in one spot, I put it in another from my taxes. Within 3 days, her school called me and they're like, oh, we just wanted to let you know you got these numbers wrong and these are the numbers from the IRS. And I had to say to that bitch's face, I was like, if you already had all the fucking numbers from the IRS, why the fuck am I filling this out? And she couldn't answer me. I'm like, yeah, exactly. She's like, well, I just need you to redo it. I was like, you know what? How about you fucking redo it since you have all the numbers from the IRS? So she's like, okay. And yeah. Why am I even filling this shit out if you already fucking knew it? That's what drives me crazy. Like, there was a video where someone's kind of making fun of the government, being like, hey, you have to file taxes. And the person's like, well, I don't know how much I owe. And they're like, oh, we know how much you owe, but you have to tell us how much you know, and we'll tell you if it's wrong or not. And he's like, well, what happens if it's wrong? They're like, oh, we'll put you in prison for 10 years. It's so ass backwards. Like, why are we doing this? This is probably why I need to stay out of society for a few days. Hey, Ernie. Nope, not. We're not battling. We're not talking to anybody. Well, the announcement on the 2nd wasn't no taxes for all of us, but it's coming. I know, I'm crossing my fingers on that one. At least there's no tax on tips, so Autumn can benefit from that one. Hi, Janker Stanker. My jank tank McSkank tank. Yeah, so I think we're down to 1 egg in the incubator. I don't even know if that one's gonna hatch, but here we are. So Shelby, Lynn, oh, look at that. Thanks, Lynn. Yeah, he signed an executive order on that one, Philip. When I was with Carpenter Union, I just stuck with the twos in the envelope and mail for it. Okay. Sorry. Kind of. Todd, thank you. But Shelby, what kind of payroll do you do? Do you do like, well, I'm sorry, not, what type of accounting do you do? Do you like do payroll accounting or W-2s? There we go. Because I know a couple accountants that all they do, the only thing they do is like income tax returns. Like, so they work from January through June, like, because, like, you know, extensions and stuff like that. And then the rest of the year is kind of like easygoing. And I'm like, ooh, if they don't do the income tax thing anymore, they're going to have to figure out a different style of like accounting. They're going to have to do something else. So, sweet. I'll benefit from it. I work for Uber Eats. Oh, that's nice, Philip. Oh, that's what our accountant. I thought you called me when you said June. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, Autumn was doing like the DoorDash thing last year, but obviously that's not. I've done it all, but right now I do accounts payable and reconciliation. Gotcha. My friend is trying to get her CPA license. Like, she's already an accountant. She works for HBO. But she's got to do that thing where you have to test to get your actual CPA. And it sounds like that's a fucking nightmare. Like, also, it seems to be so fucking old school because I think she took her test in October and she didn't get the results until January. Which I thought was kind of fucking wild. I was like, in this day and age, like with technology, like honestly, you should get at this point, you should get your results in 2 weeks or less. That's kind of ridiculous to have to wait months to do that. She's like, no, that's how they do it. I'm like, Jesus. Some of it, like, it's funny how some things in this country progress so fast, like with technology. But then other things are so fucking archaic. Like anything where the public has to interact with the government may as well be on DOS. Because the systems are fucking old. And I think it's because the people they have running their IT departments got their degrees in 1974. So they're like, I'm hip. I know technology. It's almost by design, yeah. Yeah. They're like, staying in those government jobs. Go, Elon, go. Please, get us out of this funk. And to those people ask, do you know what DOS stands for? They don't. Like, you know what? Here's an interesting story. Hey, Kashka. Here's an interesting one. A friend of mine, she is a pharmacist for CVS. And she was like a floater, so she would go to different CVS. So like when a pharmacist was out at one location, she would go to that location for the day and, you know, that sort of thing. So she had to work. She never had like a set store, but there was one that she had to go to often because the pharmacist there is a guy. He's older, like in his 60s. And he had worked for CVS for over 25 years. So, like, he'd been with CVS for a long time. And he had been at the store for a long time. He did not know how to use the computers. So he had to always have the techs do stuff for him. So he basically didn't even do his fucking job. And I guess there's certain things that they have to do in the evenings before they close that require the computer. I don't know exactly because I'm not a pharmacist. But so she hated going to this store because she knew it would be a fucking disaster. Hey, Morgan. It would be a disaster. And all the techs had to do everything, even things that they're not supposed to do because they're a tech, they're not the pharmacist. Anyway, but I feel like that's like the case with the government and any other systems that are archaic. Because you got some guy like that pharmacist who refuses to learn anything new. So he's just going to keep it this way, even though everything has like accelerated beyond him, like light years beyond his knowledge. And I feel like they only keep him on because, like, I know it's not academia, but like tenure, you know, like he's worked here for 25 years. We can't just fuck him, you know, even though he's like fucking dead weight. You guys know what I'm talking about. I think we've all worked with someone like that. Dang, all pharmacy stuff is done on computer. Well, that just tells you, I think she even complained about it. She's like, he is having techs do things they should not be doing, that they legally can't do, are not supposed to do because they're just a tech, they're not the pharmacist. Because I guess there's some things like with counts, like counting, like inventory of those things that they're not supposed to have anyone do except for the pharmacist. See those two? They come right up to the glass. And they're like, you want to go, bro? You want to go, bro? I'll kick your ass, bro. Kick your ass, bro. Assistants always perform the task. You have a different... Yeah. Not even scared. Look at those two. He should learn. Yeah. Look at him. You know what? I'm going to lay down right here. Actually, this is pretty nice. This is nice. You keep barking. You keep barking. See what you get. See what you get. I think it pisses him off even more that they don't react. Mom, you got any oats? Yeah. It's white noise. Yeah, you tell him. Look at that baked potato. They don't give a fuck. They do not care. These are the most uncaring little chicks ever. They don't give a fuck. I think it's because, like, you know, they were in the incubator, which is like a glass dome. So they were seeing it from like, oh, thank you, Sea Redbone. They were seeing everything going on. Hey, Ferrari. Like from the moment they hatched, they saw the chaos of this house. Oh, look, they even get closer. They're like, what'd you say? What'd you say? Hold me back. Let me get some crystal. Yeah. I think that's why they're completely unfazed to anything. Although today was probably, they heard that bark from within the egg. Yes, they did. So today was the first time Chris tried to feed them some snacks. I take some rolled oats and I crunch them up in my hand and I put my hand in. They like climb on my hand and they eat the oats. They love it. It's like crack. So Chris hadn't done it yet. So I was like, you try. And you know what? I'm gonna, let's see. There we go. So hang on. That's the downside. I just get derailed. Anyway, so I put some in Chris's hand, and he put his hand in. And yes, you're right. Nurses do all the work. And they wouldn't come up to his hand, but that's because he hasn't done it before. They're like, that's different. That's a different claw. They have Kayla's attitude. Same with doctors and nurses do all the work. Do I plan on hatching any more Brahmas? I really wanted to add some different birds to my flock. I really wanted to add some Orpingtons and some of those Cochin Bantams. That's not my mama's hand. So I'm not opposed to hatching more Brahmas, but I really wanted a couple other breeds. And I looked it up, and there's a few places that have some, but they're like back ordered until like, is it June? Yeah, like their eggs are back ordered till June. Yeah, maybe the smell too, Candy. Did they ever get any at Tractor Supply? I haven't been back to try to get them. I know they get their shipments on Thursday, Deborah, but I'm not, meaning today. I would have to leave now, and I still think that they would probably be all gone before I even got there. So, yeah, so I don't know. But did the chicks become okay with Chris or only Mama? Yeah, so far, I mean, they don't mind Chris, but when he sticks his hand in the Ebo... When he sticks his hand in, they don't go up to him. But, like, I'm very patient with animals. I have to go today. I'm going to go look and see what we have. Nice, Deborah. Yeah, so Chris, he just needs to spend more time with them. But, like, I know the chickens aren't really his thing, so he's just not going to. So I'm just glad that he spends time with the cows. I try to, like, give as much time to all of the animals, but he's just not as interested in the chickens and the birds, you know. It's snowing here, Moosehead. Pretty good now. So we just came in from the walk. Yeah, here we go. Now it's snowing. While we were walking, it had stopped, but it's going pretty good now. It says we're supposed to get up to 8 inches. We'll see. We'll see. And also, I forgot. Let me switch it to Wi-Fi. porch is started. Oh yeah, sort of. We started tearing it down. Well, Bubba. People are so weird. I got about 4 inches yesterday. It had been raining, switched to hail not too long ago. Oh, that's rough. Yeah, oopsies. Ice, not ice cream. I was wondering what you're talking about, Miss Mary. I'm like, did I mention wanting ice cream? It's been a while. You know, when it comes to like desserts, ice cream isn't my go-to. I mean, I'm not saying I wouldn't eat it, but like if I have options, I'm not going to pick ice cream. Miss Mary, thank you. Yeah, those. Thank you, Renee. These little babbies. Thank you, Renee. They go from little psycho, like speed machines to. Look at this. He's like, Mom, give me nuggets. No idea, Sunmay. Here's something. Oh my goodness. Oh, hands are cold. Hi, Bear. Hi. I'm all about ice cream or pineapple upside down cake. Ugh, no thanks. No, there's other flavored cakes I'd go for. Yeah. I don't know. I mean, like, but for me, it's all about the icing. I guess that's why pineapple upside down wouldn't entice me. I'm like, that's not a cake unless it's covered with icing. Like, I don't fucking want it. I crave salt. Cheesecake, especially like pumpkin cheesecake. That's fantastic. But yeah, like I need the desserts to be covered with like buttercream. That's why I like whoopie pies, you know. And someone had said that someone makes whoopie pies with fluff, and I'm like, then what is the fucking point, you know? The little chickies are going to be staying inside for about 6 to 8 weeks. They have to fully feather out before they can start going out. And by then I'll have the new coop built so I can have them like in their own little section. So, oh, no icing? Oh my goodness. Psychopath. I remember I went to a birthday party. It was like my neighbor's birthday. And we went over, he invited us over for cake. And he had a blue cake. It was like blue and purple. I don't know why they were those colors. Isn't there a sports team, like a basketball team that has those colors? Anyway, it's like blue and purple and like electric blue. This is like 90s. And I had 2 pieces of cake. And to my defense, they cut them like this. And I'm like, what? Anyway, so I got 2 pieces of cake. And the icing was thick. Anything but blue. When I pooped the next day, it was blue. Like, it was electric blue. As a child, I was fucking disturbed. I can't, like, I was like 7. There was so much dye in that icing. Whoever made that icing went crazy with the dye. Because I bet if like you could see my insides, I bet my intestines were like fucking electric blue. Well, that's concerning. I guess it's good it wasn't like red dye 40. You know, this is kind of weird. Morning, Kelly. And Kelly, thank you for that heart me. Is the screen shaking? Oh, well, I mean, it is when I touch it, but. Sherry, thank you for the rose. Let's see where we're at for today. All right, well, I'm gonna hop off of here. I don't know that I'll be on later. It's supposed to snow. So, yeah, we'll see. I don't know. I know Chris went live yesterday with the cows since I didn't go live yesterday. I don't know if he's planning on doing that today. We'll see. You too. Thanks, Deborah. You too. I don't know. I might be scrolling the internet to try to find some more eggs. Like I'm not opposed to hatching more Brahmas, but I just wanted to add a couple, like, other breeds, whatever. And I have Burr. Being a clingy motherfucker. Right. All right, you guys. Have a fantastic day. I'll see you guys soon. Bye.